Good morning, everyone. How are you all? I hope everyone is happy. God bless you and your family. In the previous section, we saw about chemistry in everyday life. What is chemistry? Chemistry is the branch of science which deal with the study of the particles around us. The beauty of the chemistry is that explain the property of the basic components of particles such as atom and molecules and the effect of their combination. We can consider all the particles around us as chemicals. The water we drink in the combination of hydrogen and oxygen. The salt we use in our kitchen, it's a combination of chemicals, sodium and chlorine. Even our body is made up of a lot of chemical particles. Next one, soap and detergent. Bathing soap and washing detergent are kind of soaps which we use in our daily life. The detergent molecules have two sides. One side water loving, other water hating. Water hating goes and join with the dirt and oil in the cloth, while the water loving join with the water molecules. Now move on. Fertilizer. A fertilizer, Fertilizer, American English, or Fertilizer, British English. See spelling difference. A fertilizer it's any material of natural or synthetic origin that is applied to soil or to plant tissue to supply one or more plant nutrients essential to the growth of the plant. Fertilizer, apart from water, sunlight and air, certain nutrients are also needed for the growth of the plants. Nutrients like water and minerals. We know that the plant get their nutrient from the soil. Nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium are the three important nutrients among the various nutrients needed for the growth of the plant. These three are called as principal nutrients. Fertilizer or organic or inorganic material that we add to the soil to provide one or more nutrient to the soil. Fertilizer given to plant can be classified in two. There are organic and inorganic fertilizer. Now move on. Organic fertilizer. Fertilizer containing only plant or animals based material or those synthesized by microorganism are called organic fertilizer. These fertilizer can be prepared easily. These types of fertilizer are economical. Example, vermicompost and compost. Second one, inorganic fertilizer. The fertilizer prepared by using natural element by making them undergo chemical change in the factory are called inorganic fertilizer. Example, urea, ammonium sulfate and superphosphate. I welcome everyone back to my class. Today we are going to discuss about chemistry in daily life or chemistry in everyday life. Composting. What is composting? Do you have any idea how important the garbage in this business? The garbage in the picture is actually being used for composting. Composting is what you call the process of someone controlling how natural waste are decomposed. When something decomposes, it is broken down into smaller parts. Only certain material should be composted. You want to use natural waste that will decompose easily when they are left outside. Importance of composting. Think about how many bags of garbage your family sets out for the garbage man each week. Then think of all of other household doing the same things through recycling and composting. You can create less garbage. Each person or family can make a difference. Not only it is important to limit the amount of garbage in the world, but you can create a substance you can reuse. When all of the material you put into your compost piles decompose, you are left with a fertilizer. Composting its use as a safe way of getting rid of garbage and then using what is left over to fertilize soil. To fertilize means to feed something nutrients. For example, you would fertilize soil before growing a garden of vegetable. Soil is already composed of layer after layer of dead plant and animals. Yeah, it might sound disgusting, but plant and animals are natural waste that decompose after time. Sometime for plants to grow well, it helps to have fertile soil, which you can create from adding your own compost. Now move on, cement. In ancient period, the houses were constructed by using the mixture of lime, sand and wood. At present, the people are widely use the cement for construction of houses, dams and bridges. What is cement? Cement is a types of binding agent that is just one ingredient of concrete. Cement is made from a combination of ingredients that contain calcium or silica. These include like limestone, shells and clay. Other ingredients that can be found in cement include iron and aluminium. The ingredients that make the cement are mixed together and placed into a kiln. The kiln uses temperature between 2700 to 3000 Fahrenheit in order to cook the ingredients like limestone, clay. This heat helps to form a new chemical compounds such as tricalcium silicate. Once cooked, everything is ground together to produce finally powder substance we call cement. When this powder is mixed with the water, it creates a paste that acts as adhesive. In other words, cement is a great binding agent. However, it is not very durable on its own and it's prone to cracking. This is why pure cement is rarely used on its own for anything at all. Now move on, discovery of cement. When we speak of inventors, we think of people like Edison, Bell or Da Vinci. Rarely do we think of Aspirin. Who Aspirin? You probably never heard of him, but he is the inventor that made modern infrastructure possible of all over the world. Buildings, sidewalks, bridges, highway and much more are built so well partly as a result of his most important invention, Portland cement. The inventor of this mixer was Joseph Aspidin. Aspidin used the term Portland cement in his patent. That's because he was comparing the strength of its cement to that of Portland stone, a type of stone famous for its strength and quality. Now we will going to discuss about uses of cement. Cement is used as a mortar, concrete, and reinforced cement concrete. Now move on mortar. Mortar is a paste of cement that sand mixed with water. In-house mortar is used to bind building blocks for construction walls to apply coating over them and to lay floor. One more. Mortar is a material used in construction to fill the gaps between the bricks and blocks. Mortar is a mixture of sand, a binder such as cement or lime and water, and is applied as a paste which then set hard. Now move on concrete. Have you ever seen a cement truck on the road? You know that is have a vehicle with a very large rotating drum. Actually, you haven't. That's because those truck are technically not cement truck at all. There are concrete mixing truck. That is right. Concrete, not cement. There is a difference even though this term are often used interchangeably. Now move on concrete. Water cement ratio play an important role with influences various property such as workability, strength and durability. The adequate water cement ratio is required for the production of workable concrete. Definition: when water mixed with the material cement react with the water and hydrogen reaction start. This reaction help ingredients to form hard matrix that bind the material together into durable stone-like material. Concrete can be cast in any shape since it's a plastic material in the fresh state. Various shape and size of form works are used to provide different shapes such as rectangular, circular, etc. Components of concrete: cement, sand, aggregates and water are the components of concrete. It is used in the construction of building, bridge and dams. Now move on. Reinforced cement concrete. If you are going to construct a new house, it is essential to know the prime components used in building construction. The knowledge of this material help in making smart and budget-friendly decisions. Reinforced cement concrete is one of those material which is a prime and well-known term in building construction. Concrete is a versatile construction material which is obtained by hardening mixture of cement, sand, gravel and water in well proportioned quantities. As we all are aware that concrete has a very high compressive strength but low tensile strength. Wherever tensile forces are involved like the slabs and beam, it is recommended not to be used plain concrete. So adding steel to the concrete in the solution, as we know it has high tensile strength and also possesses good compressive strength. However, the bond between concrete and steel. Concrete means a mixture of cement, sand and gravel. And steel work well and when those two are combined called reinforced cement. After the alliance, the material is known as reinforced cement concrete. Now the material RCC is capable for withstanding compressive load, tensile stresses and shear force upon any structure. Uses of reinforced cement concrete. RCC is a widely used construction material from foundation to the rooftops of the building. It is used as a structural element in the beam, column, footing, lintels, roof and slabs. It is used for constructing various structure like a water tank, dam, winds, bridges, underwater structures, towers, multi-store building and some things. Today's science assignment: answer the following. Learn all the question answers. Thank you.